Been a little bit, but it is time to whale. I think part of the reason why the whaling videos are slowing down is because some of us had been sitting on an obscene amount of polls and deployed a lot of them. Other reasons are like in ZZZ, both Jason and I are kind of waiting for section. Oh God, the Obel Squad. That's the name of it. With the new Anby and Soldier 11 and all that. So this is actually Nick's time to shine. He's got the Herda on the screen and a baby child, one that has interested me, and there's still a possibility I change my mind about this in the next couple weeks when the banner's still around. But for the time being, let's let him explain why he's interested and why it's a good match for the Herda.
Yeah. Okay. So I find myself in a little bit of an interesting position because for the longest time I had been watching Chris and Jason do polls where they were doing like all this in-depth analysis about how a certain thing can be slotted in to free a certain spot and everything. I find myself in that position now because this is my normal follow-up attack team. I got Fei Xiao, Aventurine, March 7th, Robin. See, the two things that are important to note here are Robin and Adventurine. Now, if I were to switch back to the other team, you'll notice that I also have Robin and Aventurine there. So I cannot use both the Herda and my follow-up attack team if I'm going to be doing like apoplectic something.
Apologetic.
Apocalyptic shadow
Octolictus
and pure fiction.
Noctis.
Yes.
So I'm looking to kind of separate things out here, and it turns out that Tribbie is actually a pretty darn good support that can work with Robin, work in Robin's spot. So I'd be that much closer to having even a third team to be doing all this stuff on.
Because you have,
And
just for
I'm
people who
actually
may
really-
not have seen past videos, you have a Firefly team.
Sure do. Yep. That was my first good, and that team's actually gotten better. Like one of the last things I did was I got the E2 Firefly, so that one's actually pretty solid at this point. Unfortunately, I think the best in slot for switching out Aventurine is, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, is Lingshaw. And I've missed out on 2 opportunities to get her. I never knew that I was going to be in this position where I'm like, yeah, that's really darn useful now.
I kind of miss her
So
too.
that never
It makes
happened.
sense. Just for people who don't know, maybe the Herda is essentially, she's all about hitting multiple enemies and building up the stacks and getting the number to 42. And the main reason why both Tribbie and Lingshaw work well with her is because they have follow-up attacks that hit large groups of enemies, just like the Herda does. I mean, this is an AoE team. So all of that synergizes really well because they can do off-turn stuff that builds her stacks. And that's not something Aventurine kind of does because he has a little bit of that. That's why he's good
Yes.
here. But if you want him elsewhere, doesn't really work. And Robin helps almost any team she's on, but has better lineups. And so if you can replace her here, it would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oops, that was not the right button.
We will show her off
So
eventually.
as far as pity goes, I am sitting at 3. I got 168, so I'm effectively guaranteed. Imagine.
Yeah, you're guaranteed it on the 26th.
Yep. So I don't think that I have maxed out any of the 4 stars on this, so that's kind of nice too. That looked like a light cone. It said new, so I don't have it. So
Yeah, I like the Imagine. That's been a bit I've been running on this for a while, and I'm still enjoying it. I also like Unless. You just leave it lingering. You just have the tone and a little bit of lilt, and you move on.
Haven't gotten any of Links yet.
Who?
Links might be the only one that I've actually gotten it. Yeah, really. Links might be the only one that I've gotten any Eidolons on.
Yeah, they have one of the events going on
have
right
it
now where
maxed
you
out.
can get a 4-star of choice, and I think all but one of them are maxed, so I'm getting close to that point where it's gonna be like, oh, so nothing.
Hey, there we go.
All right, figured it out.
Yeah.
The 168. This is
So,
53, soon to be 63.
Sure is. And I recently discovered that based on the published percentages, 60 pulls is like a 30% chance of getting a 5-star.
Yeah.
So, like it just really starts to ramp up after that. So this is 73. This is actually kind of bad. What? She's not on the banner.
It's a shame she's not
Get
better.
out of here.
I kind of like her overall, but I just have never had a use for her.
Yeah. That little story thing that did, what is it? Horror Malley or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Wait, was that it? Did I miss it?
Yeah, this
This
is
is it.
I was about to
It,
skip.
it better damn well be. 83.
83, yeah.
The whole group approach with Gwen and stuff was quite fun. Yeah. All right.
Mhm. Come on.
Blessed by little Gui. Well,
Well,
There you go.
is this
okay.
5 for 5
I really have to. 5 for 5 what?
on 50/50s on limited banner?
Okay, so I mean, I don't know exactly how many I've done, but I can tell you for damn sure that I have only missed one 50/50 out of all of them, and I feel like I really need to go back and look at all the math on this. The only one that I've missed is when I was pulling for Fei Xiao, and I got a Himiko. That is the only one.
I don't think we've recorded all of yours, but I need to go back and check. I haven't done the same thing I did for Genshin where I charted them all out. I have the videos, so I still could. And I think I may have done the first couple, but I don't think I have any of yours recorded yet to see exactly what the number is on this. But you, like me, are doing a hell of a lot better in this game than in Genshin.
Sure am.
And is that, like... I know Jason has fallen off of HSR right now, much like I have Genshin, and I have to think part of it is because he has a character he really likes that's somewhat new in Genshin, and I absolutely don't. And then vice versa. There hasn't been much in HSR that sparked his interest. He hasn't really liked the story, and to be fair, there's been a lot of criticisms of different parts of this 3.0 and beyond. So, like, I think part of it's just like, yeah, I've been more lucky in Star Rail and ZZZ, so I'm playing those more because Genshin fucked me too many times, and now I'm sad.
Yeah.
You might
Well,
as well
I'll be
do
pulling
do
there
the
soon.
battle, but not necessarily with her in the
Yeah,
battle.
you can do the trial battle because it has the Herta in it, which is pretty rare. We have not seen in any of the Hoyo games a ton of trial stuff with other 5-star characters.
Yeah.
This one kind of
Alright,
had
well,
to
here we
though
go.
because it doesn't really make sense to do it with like 4-star Herta, and I don't even know what else you would do. It doesn't make sense. So
Yep.
the synopsis is great. We'll see the full one here that will tell us a little bit more about what she does exactly, but we already kind of glossed over a little bit of it. I don't know why they put all these here. What's the point? I guess just you can fuck around with the technique if you want to, but like...
Throw the missiles.
Yep.
If you're happy
And
and
you
you
high
know it.
five, and then you throw a thing, and then you go. It's going to give us the full rundown here.
All right, here we go. There's the basic.
It's a basic
Like you
that does hit a group, which doesn't really matter a ton, but for the sake of building Herta stacks, or the Herta stacks, does actually matter. Most basic attacks just hit one enemy, so...
Yes. Yeah. Definitely want to build those things up.
Yep. The biggest thing for her is the skill, because it's the best thing that reduces enemy resistance, essentially, in the game. At least on a standard character, some, Eidolons or whatever do it more so, like Robin's, for example, but as far as just a natural character goes, it does a great job of reducing enemy defenses. And then we also get to do increased damage based on her zone from her ultimate. And then the talent matters as well, because then when other people use the ultimate, like Herta, who loves to burn through hers quickly, she does a follow-up attack. That triggers stacks for the Herta. You can do that multiple times. So the synergy just makes a lot of sense.
I don't have time for games.
Let's get it started.
Yeah, she starts off having it ready and locked and loaded.
Oh god, the voice though. What have I done to myself?
That was part of the reason why I just dismissed this character at first, because Baby Child. And there's been some good ones in these games, but most of them are not. Her voice is just tolerable enough that I thought about it still. And I still could. Again, if it happens, obviously you'll see a video pop up. But at this moment, I don't think I'm going to pull here.
Alright, follow-up attack,
Time
and a
twirl.
follow-up attack.
All up stuff, big numbers.
And boom.
It's all yours. Into part 2 we go.
Alright.
Honored to meet me.
Yes, very honored.
Yeah.
Like I was her energy is building up pretty good from everybody else doing stuff too.
Mhm.
So
What a crumb.
In the mood for another beating?
hey, he gets to take a move.
Who's that?
Yeah, big meanie. All right, let's get that zone back up here. Let the fun begin.
I think one of the things that helps is
Wait.
just like it's fun watching the multiples of her go to work.
This is what pain feels like. Look at my health bars.
That's right. Because Gallagher's not the best healer. He's good
Never
in
seen perfection
certainly in
before.
super break teams and a couple other scenarios. He's not bad. He's one of the best 4-stars, but
Curious, endless riddle.
Is Tribbie gonna take it home? Not quite enough. Oh goodness, I'm still actually pretty far away.
yeah, but
Glimpse my mouth.
that's gonna hurt. Time to twirl. And you know, you got a big diamond. Since I did pull for the
Oh, I was
Herda,
hoping that
it's
would do
nice
it.
to have the Herda and Herda just because, I mean, there are other characters that work well with the Herda, like Jade. But it's an excuse to use Herda, and I've always enjoyed the time
yeah.
to twirl line. I always have. It's one of my favorites in the game. Because saying it constantly is just obnoxious enough that it perfectly fits her character.
Yep.
So you can see the benefits.
Well,
and-
yeah. I'm definitely gonna go do some math right now because I'm gonna go look through all my 5 stars that I've got. Like other than the standard banner, obviously those are all kind of like you're not really pulling for anything in particular. Oh goodness, yeah. I'm pretty confident the only one that I have missed is Himiko, and I've gotten Firefly 3 times. I think I've gotten Aventurine 3 times. Where's he at? Oh no, just twice. But still, like I am definitely beating the odds.
Mhm. And it makes you invested. And I'm
should
the
be-
same way in ZZZ. I waited a long time for Miyabi. I only pulled for Jane while waiting for Miyabi, and did so well with that it was almost ludicrous. That video is only a couple back in this series. I love her number 4. Look at this number 4. What is happening there?
Oh, yeah,
The mask with the
I'll bring
eyes.
that back up.
And I did so well trying to pull for Miyabi that now I can go after the Obel squad pretty aggressively. I've still got like 300 something pulls, so the success matters, and that's why I think the game should almost be a little bit more generous at times. A lot of players are constantly complaining, "I want free stuff, I want free this," but there are times where it's like these games can't make money hand over fist forever. And there's a lot of competition
No.
in the gacha market, some of which self-inflicted by Hoyoverse having 4 main titles in it. Maybe games are going to have to start thinking that way a little bit more. I don't know. Because now I'm like, do I want to play all of these games every day? Not really. So Genshin has just completely fallen off for me.
I was gonna say I got one more. I'm pretty sure I got one more somewhere. Oh, 3 of them.
3 more.
Pretty good pull on the 4 stars as well. Didn't max any
Not
of
too
them
bad.
out though.
That's right. We're going to use it anyways.
Another successful go. Yep.
All right. Well,
Oh wait.
Oh.
There's more. There is more.
oh yeah, your standards.
Oh. Aha.
Hey, got another.
Well.
That's maxed out now. All right, so this is gonna be this is 306, I think. So I'll be able to pick. Like the only one that I'm missing is Welt. So I guess that's that then, huh?
Makes sense.
I
if
mean,
you
unless I
the
want to
option.
get more Branya.
The problem is,
Yeah.
even unless you're going to start getting in the E6 range, none of these are like, oh my god. Obviously, the constellations help. So it's really just about, do you want to fill in the character slot, or do you want to boost up a character if you use them at all? Which really, for you, I think is just Himiko.
Yeah, probably. Like I got Himiko. I mean, Yanqing. I think I've gotten 2 of
You were
them.
using Japard back in the day, but it was more so for a lack of better options than because of liking Japard.
Exactly. No, like he's a very forgettable character. Honestly, I feel bad saying that. All right, come home, Himiko.
I think that's the better play.
All right.
Not that Welt's not usable, he's fine, but Because
He'll
you're
come
trying to
around,
give
I'm
yourself
sure.
flexibility, right? And this, certainly does not hurt Himiko. I don't think it's one of her best constellations, but it's helpful. And it could just be she subs in for regular Herda on this team you're building with the Herda if there's an enemy with a fire weakness instead or something. You have some options here just based on what those two things are throwing at you on the split path. You might as well have as many options as possible. It's nice to have two fully fledged teams, but there are some times where certain teams struggle. As good as my Fei Xiao team is with Topaz in it and like all the premium stuff, every now and then single target's just not good enough in certain matchups, so I might want a better AoE team. Same thing in reverse. So you're giving yourself more options, and that's going to mean you're going to want to play more modes and get deeper into stuff and hopefully have fun. Throw things at yourself. Become as gods.
Dodge.
She's too talented. She
Where's
knew.
where's the other one? There should be another one here somewhere. I mean, there's 3 of them. I don't remember where they all are. Okay, never mind.
That's right. We can
Screw
just
it.
stand by the other one as we close up shop.
Yep.
Dodge.
So, Oval Squad is supposed to be in 1.6 for ZZZ, which means Jason and I will probably be doing a pretty good amount of polls here coming up. I believe that's next week. So I think after I get back from being gone for a few days. That should be happening soon. I don't know for sure what my next move is in Star Rail. Lingsha is tempting when she reruns. Well, when, but it's going to be a while.
Yeah. She's come, like, she was introduced and then she had a rerun pretty darn quick, actually.
She did,
so.
surprisingly quick. And then Genshin is going to need to spark something to me. I have a guaranteed 50-50 when some character comes along that I don't think is uninteresting to me. So, thought Mavico was going to be that. Absolutely wasn't. It may just take getting out of Natland because I don't really like... I think the idea behind some of the traversal of the area was fun, but I don't know if I liked the execution of it. And that's just me being bitter. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people liked that whole section of Genshin, but not me. So I'm the problem. But we will have more videos coming up, perhaps as soon as next week. And again, if I decide for some reason to cave and pull on Tribbie, we'll put that up too. So, any last words from you two?
Nope, that's that.
No. Other than maybe you'll see me when Ayato runs, or I'm thinking of pulling like a Shenhe, but keep it going. You got to keep it going.
I mean, it's going to be great in 2027. So,
yeah.
all right. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy.
Later, all.